welcome to Divine Love Tarot and my YouTube channel. And this is the March 2018 edition of What Your Ex Really Feels, okay? So this is the Earth sign edition. So if your ex is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, this is the video about how they feel about you, okay? So this is not a video for that sign. This is a video for your ex. If your ex is that sign, then this is where you come to find out how they feel, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the reading. I've time-stamped it, so if you want to skip ahead to another earth sign, just look in the description bar and you'll find, look in the first comment, I should say, and you'll find the timestamp for that particular sign. Taurus, you're up, okay? So you dated a Taurus, it didn't work out, you were in a relationship with a Taurus, you guys broke up. This is how they're feeling towards you right now. Now remember, free will is involved, so this can change at any time. They can wake up tomorrow feeling differently. At the time of this video, at the time that I'm making it, this is what the energies are flowing with, all right? The first card is going to represent their current story, okay? What they're telling you or what's going on with them right now. And we've got the Hermit card, okay? So they might be very single. They might have said they need some space or they needed some alone time to think about things. But right now it seems like they're still single and there's really nothing else going on. And they might really be taking time to think about the relationship, okay? The next card is going to represent what they really think, okay? So they might be saying they need space, but this is what they really think. And we get the Four of Swords in the reverse, okay? So with the Four of Swords in reverse, they may feel like there's just too much to think about. They may have said they needed space because they're not sure exactly what to say to you, okay? They feel like there's just too many things. Every time they think about one thing, 15 other things come up about the situation, and it may be stressing them out, okay? And they may feel like they need the time to think about this very carefully. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to how they feel deep down inside. And we get the Three of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So deep down, this Taurus, I don't feel like they think it's going to work, okay? Or deep down, they really don't want to work it out, okay? They don't want to work on things. Three of Pentacles is the sign of cooperation. So in the reverse, there is a lack of cooperation, okay? And maybe they just feel like there's too much. With the Four of Swords, in the reverse, that represents chaos, okay? So they feel like there's just too much going on for things to be fixed. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to how they act. Ooh, we get the Devil, okay? So either they are avoiding you at all costs. They are acting like you are the devil. They don't want to have anything to do with you. They're trying not to be around you. Or there may still be some type of codependent situation where you guys have to deal with each other. So they're just dealing with you because they have to. And whether that is financially, whether there's because there's children involved, whether because, you guys may have ended things, but you can't move out. Maybe you guys have, a sexual attraction with each other. So you're still having sex, but there's really nothing else going on in the situation. That's what the Devil can represent. Okay. Now we move on to a card that represents any outside influences or external factors in the situation. And we get the Tower. Okay, so something happened. Something happened. Whether, someone came with information about the relationship, but something happened, or they're going through some chaos right now in their life. Okay, maybe that's why they need time to think. Maybe that's why they don't really have time to think about or focus on this relationship, or they needed time to themselves because there's other things that are going on in their life that they feel is more important that they have to devote their attention to. Now, this can also indicate that they may be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio or an Aries, okay? Mars is represented by the Tower, so it could be the outside influence of someone who's an Aries or someone who is a Scorpio. All right, and so the last card I'm going to pull represents what you can expect from them in the next 6 to 8 weeks. And we've got the Eight of Swords, okay? So the Eight of Swords, I feel like I wouldn't expect too much. Okay, it doesn't seem like anything is going to change because it's like they still don't see the value in coming back to the situation, or they don't see the value of putting any attention or any effort into the situation right now. All right, they're still not seeing things clearly. They're still not ready to make any determination. So I wouldn't expect anything to change from them in the next 2 months or so. Okay, so that has been your Taurus reading. Next up, I will go ahead and do the reading for Virgo. All right, Virgo, so let's go ahead. Well, not Virgo. Let's go ahead and get into your Virgo X, okay? What does your Virgo X really feel, okay? The first card is going to represent what their current story is, either what they're saying or what's going on with them. And we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So if you have a Virgo X on your mind, this person may think that you're the one also, okay? They may feel like you're their true love. They may want to take care of you and provide for you, okay? So they still want to be there for you in some capacity. All right, let's go ahead and move on to what they really think. All right, so this may be what they're saying to you, but what do they really think, okay? And we get the King of Wands, so they actually really want to pursue this, okay? And they're very intense about it. They're very passionate about how they feel about you. Okay? So what they're saying is actually the truth. All right? Let's go ahead and move on to how they feel deep down inside. And we got the Ace of Wands. So they really want you, okay? If you have a Virgo X, they really want you back. They may be even longing for you, all right? They might be even overwhelmed by their feelings. Like, this is a very romantic card. This is a very sexual card, okay? They want to spark something with you again, all right? Now, let's go ahead and move on to how they act. The Magician. So they're in their element. They're acting just like they normally would. They are very confident about the situation. I think that they feel like they have a really good chance of getting back with you. And they are just being themselves. Okay, they're showing you how they feel, and they're being very transparent. They're very confident. They're very bold. All right, they want to treat you right, and they're letting you know about it. All right, so what are any external factors or outside influences to their actions? And we've got the Emperor. Okay, so they may feel a responsibility towards you. Okay, if you have a Virgo X, they may feel like they are responsible for you. They want to be your King of Pentacles, and they are passionate about the fact that they want to be with you. For some of the Virgos, though, they may have other responsibilities that they are taking care of at the moment. Okay, so if they haven't made a definitive move I should say towards you, that's because there's some other things that they have to take care of first. Okay, now there could also be an Aries, so maybe there are Virgos who are seeing an Aries, or maybe you are seeing an Aries, or there's an Aries in your life that they feel may be competition. Okay, let's go ahead, and the last card is going to represent the outcome and what you can expect from them in the next 6 to 8 weeks, okay? And we get the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like nothing's really going to happen in the next 6 to 8 weeks. There may be some delays, okay? So I wouldn't expect anything. It's not impossible, but right now maybe they're still working on things in the background, whatever this Emperor represents to them. And maybe right now maybe they're confident and they're wooing you, but they're really not putting any rush on it. They're taking their time, okay? So I wouldn't expect anything grand or anything big, any sudden changes in the next 6 to 8 weeks, but they're still just going to continue with maybe courting you or pursuing you. Okay, so that is your Virgo X. Let's go ahead and move on to your Capricorn X, okay? And what your Capricorn X is really feeling. And the first card that we get is the Six of Wands, okay? So your Capricorn X, they might want you, okay? The Six of Wands is a fiery card. It is a card that is about pursuit, okay? And it's also a card about victory. So on the one hand, they may be acting like this is what they wanted, that they're victorious in the breakup, that they're fine, they're moving forward, they're probably pursuing other passions, other people. And for some of you, they might still be pursuing you somehow, okay? Now, what are they really thinking, okay? Ooh, Page of Swords in reverse. They're not happy at all. Okay, so they may be acting like everything is cool. They may be acting like they won, but internally they are pissed off. They're feeling very spiteful, possibly vindictive. So you might want to watch out if you have a Capricorn X, because they are not happy. All right, they're feeling very negative about this breakup. Okay, the Page of Swords is like they are insanely unhappy about this breakup. Okay, the next card is how do they feel deep down inside? And we've got the Six of Swords, okay? So deep down, they may really feel like it's time to move on from the situation. Okay, or if it's not the situation, they want to move away from feeling hurt. Okay, whether they want to be with you or not, they definitely want to move on from whatever hurt them. So if you guys were in a situation where there was a lot of disappointment or heartbreak, if they want to be with you, they want to get past that heartbreak. And if they don't want to be with you, they definitely don't want to be attached to you. They just want to move away from the situation because they're really hurt by it. Okay, next card is going to represent how do they act. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so Wands in the reverse equals stagnation. They may not be acting at all. They may not be coming towards you at all. You may not see them. Or they may be doing underhanded things or trying to control you somehow. Okay, the Two of Wands speaks to someone who manipulates other people's lives. So even if they're not necessarily a part of your life, they may be doing things behind the scenes. And that could be anything. That could be, posting subliminal messages on social media. They could be making sure they wind up at places so that you see them. So they may not be interacting with you, but they're still trying to affect you somehow. Okay? Now, the next card represents external factors. And we get the Knight of Swords, okay? So externally, they may be dealing with someone else who is a Capricorn or possibly an Aquarius, all right? It could be something sudden. It could be a situation where, they have a new love interest somewhere else. All right, so I feel like there's a situation where there's a Capricorn, they are totally over the situation and they are now pursuing maybe a sexual relationship or interest with someone who represents the Knight of Swords, okay? For others, maybe you have a Knight of Swords and they feel like this person is an obstacle towards them, okay? And so that's the external factor for them not necessarily coming towards you or for them acting really funny because they know that there's someone else in your situation, all right? And now let's go to the last card. It's going to represent the outcome or what you can expect from them in the next 6 to 8 weeks. And we have the Empress. So, I feel like for some of you, you definitely have a Capricorn that wants to be back with you. They may fluctuate back and forth between how they feel, but I think they're definitely going to warm up. I think they're going to get over this Page of Swords energy and they're going to come around back to wanting to love you, nurture you. The Empress is about unconditional love, okay? At the very least, they're going to warm up to you. Maybe you guys will be able to be friends going forward. They're not going to hold on to that negative energy about you, okay? And for others, you do have a Capricorn X that wants to be back with you. They just need some time to get over whatever hurt feelings they had and figure out how to move forward, but they want to probably come back and romance you, and they want to treat you right. They see you as being beautiful. They're very drawn to you, okay? They have very loving feelings towards you, and they're definitely going to come back. Okay, so that is your Capricorn X, and that is it, my Earth signs. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments, and if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at Divine Love Tarot. There'll be links in the description bar and other icons in the video for you to get in touch with me. I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, guys.